Good. Oh, it is afternoon. Sorry, got lost in my day. Good afternoon. This is Intuitive Niche, and I am here to start this week's readings for YouTube with tarot cards this week. Last week we did oracles. I'm using a deck that I never have used before, so the Akashic Tarot. I have a bigger deck that has meanings with it and everything. I'm just going to try to use my intuition with these. So hang in there. It's a quick 10-minute read for the week, for the next 7 to 10 days. Today is July 31st. So we are headed right smack into August. Yes, we are. Okay. So let's see. These cards are very beautiful, so I'm going to make sure I show them to you. I have a larger deck. This deck I can shuffle. The other deck is about twice the size. And then harder to shuffle. So, I'm going to... I should have got a drink first, but I'll get it after this one. Alright, Aries, this reading is for you. Paths Unknown, the 8 of Scrolls. So you are traveling on a path you're not sure of where it's going to take you. And it's really okay. It really is. Paths Unknown. And she's just kind of standing there thinking, looking at the path, right? Like maybe the answers will just come. And they will. They will come. You were brought to that path for a reason, so. Okay. That was the 8 of Scrolls. Paths Unknown. Okay, Aries. So this week, I do feel the energy is a little nicer, I think, in general. I'm not sure. I'm still feeling a bit uptight about my own shit, so I'll try less to share mine, unless it's a good example, okay? Okay, this card is for you. The Muse. Nice card. It's a fire card. It's a 15 or 6, however you choose to look at it. Lots of fire, lots of... You need something to motivate you. Or you have something to motivate you and you're not quite sure how to use it. Maybe it's a bit too powerful for you. So you're not sure where your path is taking you, but you're attracted to something that maybe you never really thought about doing before, okay? This week, what should Aries be focusing on? What should the Aries collective be focusing on this week? 3 minutes in. Aries. Ooh, and more fire. You've brought the scribe. So we have this 8 of Scrolls, Paths Unknown. We have the 15 card, which is the Muse. And then now we have the 12 card, the Scribe. So if you can see, the person up here is actually writing. And if you see down here, he wasn't very happy, I guess, with some of the writing. So he starts over and over and over again. Is that kind of how you're feeling this week, maybe? Like you've done so many things and you're not sure what to do. You're not sure how to use the power of this muse. Muse is something that gives you inspiration. The muse is something that helps lead you down paths unknown to find that motivation to grow your business, to grow your life, to grow something that you want to build. So the focus is on maybe making a list of things you need to do that, or maybe making a to-do list or a pros and cons list. Some kind of list you need to make so you don't feel like you're going empty-handed without any idea. I guess that's it. The scribe is here to encourage your writing and taking notes for you and doing the things you need to feel. This is stone I feel the need to have with me today. It's malachite and azurite. It's a raw stone. You cannot put this stone, because of the malachite, onto your skin. It will react on your skin. It is toxic in that way. Oh my goodness. No. We cannot have 50 cards. All right, Aries. Aries, what should we be focusing on? I need a few more cards for this reading, or it's not going to be very helpful. Okay. The Queen of Forces. Yeah, the Queen of Forces. I want to say Wands. Wands is usually the Queen of Forces. So, Aries, you show up at your own reading. And the Seven of Forces is creating balance. Okay? So the Queen of Forces is going to help bring in balance from the craziness. You're not really sure what you need to do right now, but you know you need to be doing something. So you're going to follow your gut. Follow your gut instincts. Use your intuition. It will bring balance in. And there's an architect in your life who can help build those things and those dreams. Yes. The Ace of Keys. The Ace is your new journey, your new life, your new path that you're not sure where you're going. The Ace of Keys is your structure that you need with that fire. Okay. And the Akashic Field, the Ace of Forces. So the Ace of Forces, which is your sign, Aries, fire, and the Ace of Architects, which is, I guess in the real world would be swords. So you have two aces in a row underneath your past unknown and your muse. So this tells me that your scribe, your Queen of Forces, which is you, and the balance is being created by you. You are creating your own balance by balancing out the chaos of what you're feeling to the reality of where you're going. So your focus will now need to be on taking those notes, doing your research, backing up your shit, what you need to do, and getting what's rightfully yours. In the process, you're creating balance in your own life, in your own home life, your family life. And that is your muse. Whether it's your home life that makes you feel powerful and growing, and you want to build more of a home life than a work life or a traveling life, or you are happy in your space at home and you are trying to create the balance in your own life so it doesn't always feel so chaotic with everything you have to do all the time. Like this week here, this week currently that you're in from my last reading has brought you to a place where you now can see what you need to do to bring peace and balance into your own life and continue the family dream that you're building, whether it's a business within the family or a business you're building within your own home. I see nothing but success in that arena. So going forward, what you need to do is the research, is the list making, is the goal setting. And start little, okay? Because every little goal is going to help you reach that big goal. I feel like I'm talking back in January here when I told everybody to set your goals. Once you reach a goal, as little as it may be, you celebrate that goal. And I feel like, Aries, you have reached several different goals that you had already set for yourself this year. And now you feel like something has created an imbalance and caused chaos to the point where you can't get to that balance again. So this week, although things are okay, you're peaceful, you're still wondering how the fuck you're going to get the balance, right? So what should your focus be? do some research, get some list started, your goal list, a new goal list, or things that you need to obtain or want to obtain to continue growing where you're going. Does that make sense? Growing where you are going, okay? And you have so much support to back you up, including the Oracle of Delphi, another ace, the Magician. Okay? So the Magician is bringing in the energy you need to get yourself organized, to make your list, to set your shit in order, still be able to take care of home life, family life, and whatever's left of work life. Work life isn't your priority unless it's bringing in more money. So I feel like with your next card, the Two of Keys, bringing in the treasure, is your ultimate need so that you can build the life you want at home. Yeah, I agree with that. So what you should be focusing on is getting what you want on paper. Even if it seems outlandish or too big. It's never too big. To dream as big as you can dream, because once you say it, write it down, and put it out to the universe knows what you want now, and they're going to help you do that. So they're going to be putting things in your way to help you grow to that dream you're looking for, okay? So it is a dream as big as you can dream. And then go back to the beginning and assess where you stand right now, Aries. Assess where you are. Do some research. Make some notes. Pros and cons. To-do lists. And start working towards a first minimal goal. That's every minimal goal you're going to reach, you are going to celebrate. Something little, doesn't have to be major. I feel like you did a good celebration for yourself this week. You did some things for yourself. You've reached a certain level. You feel confident in your own abilities, and that's great. But now you feel like you need more, which is why the muse comes up and the Akashic field comes up, okay? This comes up to bring you motivation and energy that's surrounding you to help your growth. And describe, in my mind, as I feel it right now, is you putting down on paper, no matter how big you think it is, what it is you want. And I'm not just talking about what you want for your family or your kids or your home life. I'm talking about what you want. What did you want when you were a kid? What did you dream about all your life to this point? Did you go to college or school and have a specific plan and it didn't work out? I did. I went to school, I got my degree, and I'm not doing anything with that. But that doesn't mean it won't be useful to what you are going to do. So try to keep that in mind, because after all, you are the queen, and you want that balance and happiness in your home and your life with your family. And you want the treasure too. And you should want the treasures. Absolutely, Aries. A couple more cards and we'll move on. But Aries, this week it looks like what you need to do is set some goals, set some boundaries, make a to-do list. Set a goal that's logical in the sense of what you're trying to grow. All right? You're not going to hit $1 million tomorrow. Say that's your goal. I want $1 million. I want it before tomorrow. You're not going to get it tomorrow unless you played the lottery and you win. Today's Thursday, probably not. Okay, listen. We're talking about reasonable, logical things that we can do right now in our own lives to help us reach that $1 million, okay? So, one step at a time. I bought a book. I'm going to use it a little differently. Hold on, hold that thought. I'll get it. I'll show it to you. Okay. It didn't come with directions, so, or at least not directions I got. So I got this. Challenge for 100 envelopes saving. Okay. I don't have an income right now. So I have to figure out how I'm going to save money. But the first day I start my job, my first paycheck, I will be using this to do exactly that. So something to help me build my financial stability for myself. Okay? That's what you need to focus on. All right? I'm going to end it here with the bottom of the deck, Caught in the Ruins. So this current week ended in Caught in the Ruins. And now your week going forward is talking about getting your head out of all the chaos, finding a way to center yourself, and understand that you need to move forward, okay? Because this is what you remember your goal as. Whatever your treasure is your goal, okay? And there is angels and ancestors all around you to help you do that. And you will create with the Seven of Forces the balance that you're looking for, okay? For you are the queen today in the Akashic field, creating your life, your happiness, your goals. So that is your focus, with your path unknown forward from the Caught in the Ruins, and the Architect, which is your ace and your ace, okay? You have two opportunities. You are balancing them out to see which is what. You are making those notes, building that to-do list, setting your little mini goals to reach your big goal, and they can be very simple, okay? But who is your muse, Aries? Who is the person that's motivating you? What is, doesn't have to be a person, your motivation? That's what you need to know this week. All right, Aries? Find your motivation, start your lists, and I'll see you next week.